welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Nikki here. So if you haven't already guessed, I've got braces on, so if I'm talking a little bit differently, which I am aware that I am, or I look a little bit different, it's because I've got braces. I stumble upon my words and it takes a longer time for me to talk. I can't talk as fast, so apologies for that in advance. Today I wanted to do a sit down video and just chat to you guys about how I keep my skin clear. I do a lot of skincare on my Instagram and you guys love it. You're always asking me what my favorite products are and how I keep my skin so clear and radiant. So I want to share that with you guys today, but I also want to give you a little bit of an update on my body as well. You guys have been asking me if I've lost weight. Am I losing weight? I look different, and I want to give you an update as to what I've been doing just recently, no, I guess like for the last couple of months, to help me get into the shape that I am in right now and also feel a little bit more confident in my body. I'm going to start off with skincare. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that skincare is a major role in my daily routine. I love taking care of my skin. I love having a little bit of a pamper, but even just daily, as my skin improves, I feel a lot more confident without wearing any makeup. It just makes me feel good, you know. So my first step is always to cleanse. Now, I personally love using my Luna 2 by FOREO to cleanse my face. The reason being is it helps me get rid of that excess makeup, the sweat, the dirt, everything that's going on my face throughout the day. I like to just cleanse using my Luna 2. I also like to cleanse in the morning. The Luna 2 is gentle enough to cleanse day and night, which is absolutely perfect. And she just helps me get rid of all of that dirt off the face. To start cleansing, I am just going to use a face halo and I'm just going to dampen my face just to get it a little bit wet to get ready for the cleanse. I'm then also going to add my Luna 2 into the water because she is completely waterproof, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the boscia cleanser onto the cleansing side. I love using my Luna 2. I love the fact that it's silicone, it's antibacterial, which means it's healthier. The battery lasts such a long time, therefore I can travel with it. It's small, it's lightweight. There are so many pros to this device and it really makes my skin feel super squeaky clean as well. If you're also trying to lead a healthier lifestyle and you're exercising and working out, it's really good to help remove that sweat and dirt off your face, and it's really gentle to use day and night also. Now my skin is feeling super squeaky clean. Look how radiant it looks as well. I just love this feeling. I love it so much. To clean your device, all you need to do is just run it under the tap and it's good to go the next day. It also has an anti-aging device that I forgot to mention. On the other side, it's going to help target lines and wrinkles, so we'll be using that. I'll show you guys how to use that side as well. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. Let's move in to exfoliating. I personally love exfoliating my skin, exfoliating my body. I like the feeling of how my skin feels afterwards, and I like to not do this every day. I don't think it's good for your skin, but once or twice a week I like a really good exfoliation to my skin and my body. And I'm going to be using the Fresh Sugar Face Polish. This one's actually quite gentle. It's just a really nice scrub. So I'm going to take a little bit of this and pop it on to my moist skin, and in circular motions just massage it all over the skin to get a really nice exfoliation. So once you feel like you've exfoliated enough, then go ahead and just rinse this off. So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a close-up of what my skin is looking like now. I also just wanted to quickly address that I'm not saying that my skin is perfect. I'm not saying that it's absolutely immaculate and it doesn't need any help. These are just the steps that I've been taking, and I've seen a difference in my skin and it has gotten clearer. So I just wanted to clear that up really quickly for you guys. Now the next question, right? The next question I get asked so much, it is, Nick, how much do you mask? Do you mask daily? This is probably a question that is my most asked on Instagram, and I would say there is no right or wrong answer. I mask whenever I feel like I need to mask. So when my skin's asking me for help, sometimes I will mask or do a sheet mask in the morning before I put makeup on, just to give me a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a plump. If I'm cleansing my skin and it's at the end of the night and I feel really clogged, then I might do like a refreshing cooling mask. I might do a blemish control one. It just depends on what my skin's feeling like. If my skin feels like it needs a bit of extra help or hydration or soothing, then I will give it what it needs. So today, as it's the evening, I want to do this cold plunge pore mask. Now this mask, it has to be one of my favorites, along with the Kiehl's turmeric one. This one is by Ole Henriksen. It comes out blue. You guys have probably seen it all over Instagram, and the hype is real. I love it. Because it's the evening now, I feel like I want something really refreshing, something really cooling, and that is what this mask does for me. I've actually put this mask on before makeup as well, and it just really refreshes my skin. It just makes me feel really, really good. So I'm going to apply this all over the face, and then I'm going to let this dry and set for about 10 to 15 minutes before I remove it. Now that the face mask is dry, well, it's semi-dry because I am super impatient, I am just going to remove it. It's the most beautiful kind of, I don't know, like a greeny blue color as well. Now I personally love using a face halo or facial cleansing sponges just to get rid of my mask, instead of course you could go over the sink and wash your face, but I feel like I get like my face mask all over the edge of the sink. This just makes it a little bit easier and it's less messy. It's just a lot more convenient. Now my skin feels super refreshed. I love these cooling masks. I always say it feels like you've chewed an airwaves, but your skin's chewed an airwaves chewing gum. That kind of really cooling menthol feeling, and I love that. My skin just feels super refreshed. So I'm going to move in to toning. I'm going to use the Ole Henriksen. This is the Glow 2 OH Dark Spot Toner, and I'm going to tone my face and my neck. Moving on to serum, I'm going to be using the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I like this one because it's really oily. It just feels really luxurious on the skin. So I'm just going to pop this bad boy all over the face. I'm then going to add some of my favorite eye cream, which is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I would suggest wearing this only at night and not underneath your makeup, because I feel like it tends to make my concealer creases a little bit more on the thicker side. And also with my Kiehl's facial, I learned that you can put as much of this on as you want. You know, with eye creams, they're very like sensitive. You want the eye cream product to be like a grain of rice for what you put underneath your eyes, because you don't want to be overloading your under eyes. Well, the facialist there told me you can put as much of it on as you want, which I love. So I'm going to pop this underneath my eyes and also on my eyelids too. Now using my Luna 2, but using the anti-aging side, this works with low frequency pulsations. It's like a mini facial massage, but it's going to help target the fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm just going to pop this near my eye area and also near my mouth area. Now I'm going to add a little bit of lip oil. This is the Petite Feet Super Volume Lip Oil just to my lips. Morning and night, I also love to add the Righteous Butter by Soap & Glory, just because I love the smell of it. I love the smell of all Soap & Glory products, but also because it is so buttery, so moisturizing, and I like to just lather my body in this. So I'm just going to apply this to my neck and chest area for you guys. Now that really is it for my little skincare routine. Let me know what you thought of it down below. But I'm going to move on to a healthier lifestyle, losing weight, things that I've just been getting questions on, and it is, have you lost weight? How have you been losing weight? How is your body looking slimmer? I just want to touch base on this. I feel like I should do a whole new video. Let me know down below if you do want to hear about that, because I feel like skin, body, fashion, makeup, hair, it all goes hand in hand. And I feel like for a very long time, and you guys will know it, I stopped doing fashion lookbooks, I stopped doing outfit posts, just because I stopped feeling confident in my body. If I want to be real with you guys, it's because I stopped feeling confident in the skin that I was in, and I wanted to better that before I started posting online, especially when you're a social media influencer or when you're on a platform and people can really ridicule the way that you look. I just wanted to make sure that I was okay before putting that out. Now, there is no secret to this. There is nothing. I'm not going to say to you guys, don't eat, don't do this. It's not silly like that. It's very simple. I've been using an app called MyFitnessPal, right? I'm going to share it with you guys and I'm going to show you guys. You guys probably already know about it, but it's called MyFitnessPal, and I've been using this app to simply track everything that's going into my body. That's what I do. I know that it's long. I understand that it takes a long time, and if you're out it can be particularly difficult. I know it can be, but just start tracking or have a diary of what you're eating and track it at the end of the day, and I can assure you it will change your life. So let me show you MyFitnessPal on my app that I've got right now. I don't do a lot with it, and I don't feel like I've eaten enough today at all, but I started a very late day, got up very late. But I'm going to show you my diary for today. So for breakfast I had Cocoa Pops, and I've tracked that at 155 calories. Then I've had that with some almond milk, and I've tracked that at 11 calories. Now you can be as specific as you want with this. For lunch I had king prawns, and then I had a baguette, and I show you just how much calories that is. And I also have Jaffa cakes every single day because I have the biggest sweet tooth ever. Now I'm still yet to make a dinner, which I'm gonna have chicken tikka, and I'm gonna have wraps. So that's probably gonna be about another 500-600 calories depending on how much I want, and then I'm probably gonna have a dessert too. So just by tracking my calories, I know every single day what I'm eating, and it's got to a point where I don't really need to use the app. Almost is making better decisions for myself. Now all I'm trying to basically say to you guys is, you know that I love cooking. If you follow me on Instagram, you see me cooking my no, it's not even king prawns, it's my prawns dish. It's a very healthy dish, but super tasty, and it takes 5 minutes to make. It's where I do the garlic with sometimes the onion, the cayenne pepper, and the butter, put the prawns in, mix it all together, and I have that with a toasted crusty baguette. I also do my spicy beans recipe where it is legit Heinz beans, but I use the lighter version. It's the healthier version. I mix that with onions, spices, chilies, garlic, all of that, literally anything that you want to put in, and I have that on wholemeal bread. That's another healthy alternative, and all the calories are there for you when you want to count it on MyFitnessPal. I make chicken tikka, I make peri chicken a lot, I make these dishes a lot, and if you follow me on Instagram you see recipes from me. I would probably say about 4 times a week because I love cooking. But what has just really helped me in losing weight, and I have lost I think 13, yeah, about a stone in the last 2 months, is just tracking what I eat. Now I'm aware, and I'm a McDonald's lover, and I'm a McDonald's fries lover. I am aware that it's difficult to eat healthy all the time, and it can be boring. I'm not gonna lie, it can be boring. But once you start tracking, and on MyFitnessPal you can also search like, okay, McDonald's fries, Nando's quarter chicken, how many calories is it? And you'll be shocked at how many calories that is compared to, I don't know, a chili con carne meal, or a chicken and salad, or a chicken and fries meal, compared to a Nando's half chicken hot. When you compare the two, you'd be like, oh my god, flabbergasted. There are some meals out there, like Wagamama's meals, that are over 1,000 calories for a chicken katsu. It's mind-boggling, and it's like literally my whole intake of calories for the day in one meal. Once you start educating yourself on how many calories things are, and I know there are different things, I don't want you guys to come at me because I know there are different things like protein, sugars, fats, all of that. I understand that. I'm just working off calories for now. But once you understand what calories something is, like what calories a chocolate bar is compared to a full-on meal, and they weigh up the same, you won't pick up that chocolate bar. You just won't. You'll find a healthy alternative. So for me, sweet things, I go for the 10 cal jelly. I think it's Hartley's jelly. I go for Jaffa cakes because they're low in calories. I go for pop chips if I want crisps. There are loads of things that I can tell you guys that I go for over this, which helps me kind of fulfill my craving for that sweet tooth. Also, McDonald's ice cream with a flake is fairly low in calories as well. So I know all these little things that I could go for over a Snickers bar, which is going to be stupidly high in calories. Do you know what I mean? Why would I go for that when I could go for something half of it and still fulfill my sweet tooth? That's what I'm trying to get at. That's all I have been doing, is just tracking and just really being mindful of what I'm putting into my mouth. It depends on how cautious and how, not pedantic, I don't think pedantic's the right word, but how kind of careful you want to be about everything. You can start tracking garlic, chilies, onions. I don't, because I don't like to be that strict. But if I'm having chicken thighs, I'll put in 2 chicken thighs, 1 wrap into my Fitness Pal, and I don't put in like the garnishes or the spices or anything like that, just because I don't feel the necessary need to for myself. But honestly, I've been doing that for 2 months, and for two and a half months, and I've lost a stone, and it's just helped me. And I think it's just making better life decisions and better choices when it comes to what I'm putting into my mouth. Okay guys, so please do let me know if you want a what I eat in a day video, or healthy options to choose over what options, and me kind of like putting them side to side and showing you guys what this one is and why this one would be better and what the difference in taste is. Let me know, because I think that would make quite an interesting video. Let me know if you're interested in that down below. I'm also going to start doing some more fashion lookbooks for you now that I feel a little bit better and more confident in my own body. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts of it down below. Also, leave me your favorite skincare product or your skincare tool down below, because I love learning new things and I want to try out some more skincare products. So let me know your favorites down below. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.